No more commercials, they urged you to cut the cord. But the worst of Hollywood's past has returned in the era of streaming. It brings back memories of a bygone era of television, from inflated bundles to constant advertising. Learn how your preferred streaming services are enticing you into their ecosystem and forcing you to pay for content that you won't view. Are the days of non-stop advertisements coming back? Find out in this eye-opening exposé. 9 out of 10 American households had a paid television subscription by 2010. Many have grown to detest it as well. Whether broadcast through radio towers, satellite, cable, fiber optics, or DVR, traditional television was now inundated with klaxon commercials and shows that cater to the demands of the most specific advertisers while appealing to the broadest audiences. The majority of television programs were still restricted to onerous scheduling and distributed via clumsy cable boxes and awful channel listings. And the price was high. The average cable bundle had increased in price to $65 per month, and that didn't include additional fees or necessary equipment costs. It, therefore, came as no surprise when viewers eventually rushed to streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, which provided a soother for pay TV's woes. The average American now watches traditional television almost a quarter less than they did a decade ago, with those under the age of 34 seeing a halving in their viewing. However, the age of streaming video is already beginning to resemble the traditional television era from which people were so eager to depart. Many of the issues that TV viewers believed they had resolved are only being repackaged under various brands and bundles. In the coming year, several video services will launch on the market, including Apple TV+, Disney+, HBO Max from AT&T Warner Media, Comcast, NBC Universal, and an unannounced service from Comcast, NBC Universal. The more high-quality series, films that are no longer available in cinemas, interactive storytelling they have never seen before, and advancements in navigation and advertising that result from the greater competition will all be made available to fans. However, in this new multi-platform world, viewers will discover that they need to pay for several streaming subscriptions to watch all of their favorite programs. As a result, they'll once more find themselves paying for a large number of series and movies they'll never care to see. For instance, AT&T's Warner Media is combining content from its movie studios, including Warner Brothers, DC Films, and New Line and TV networks such as TBS and TruTV into its HBO Max package. Marvel, Pixar, and Lucasfilm will be included in Disney+, along with National Geographic, The Simpsons, and Disney's kid-friendly content. Most homes will also want firms like Amazon or Apple to further package these services into a single app, just like they do with Dish or Xfinity, to make it easier for them to manage these numerous subscriptions. A hefty monthly cost will eventually return as a result of all this bundling. But more than just inflated bundles and bills are returning with the growth of digital video. Many businesses are going back to how TV used to make money, by selling you everything but the program you're watching. For many years, all TV programming was free. Because they weren't in the business of charging people for 30 minutes of entertainment, networks like ABC and CBS gave away their programming. Instead, they were offering the audience's attention for 8 to 10 minutes to advertisements. Although the majority of digital video services do charge their users, their true goal is to lock them into their rapidly growing ecosystem. Ad is on their TV network. For instance, companies like Amazon, Apple, and Roku use their networks to promote the sales of their hardware, software, services, and other goods. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos said, "When we win a Golden Globe, it helps us sell more shoes." It's about expanding the number of advertisements they serve and the rates they charge for these ads that matter for YouTube and Facebook when it comes to original movies and shows. Because Netflix is just in the video industry and doesn't even sell commercials, many analysts contend that this fact poses a greater threat to the company than impending competition from illustrious media behemoths like Disney and Warner Media. With streaming services, viewers would be freed from the limitations of traditional television, which was part of their attractiveness. However, as the market expands, it brings back well-known problems like overpriced packages, never-ending commercials, and the requirement for multiple subscriptions. The weight of expense and material overload has now ruined the convenience of streaming. It is crucial to continue discriminating against customers and making deliberate decisions about which services to support as we traverse this new multi-platform environment. Will we give in to Hollywood's deplorable past? Or can we sculpt a better streaming future? The solution is in our hands as paying customers and thoughtful viewers.